Okay, so there are three packages that we're going to utilize uh, very much. Si Quant Mode, si TTR package, and then si Performance Analytics. So for today, let's just focus on, I prepared an R file. So ito siya, mean reversion anomaly, part 1, kasi hindi pa natin titingnan yung strategies. Mag-familiarize lang tayo dun sa gamit ng package. Okay, so that will be all that we'll be discussing today. And then I thought of next meeting ninyo lang i-represent yung ginawa nyo, no? Tapos kasi sa next meeting more on the ano na tayo, no? More on the other types of indicators, and then yung use ng indicator. So i-postpone muna natin yung pag-discussion yun ng ginawa nyo. Ngayon, mag-focus muna tayo sa some concepts dun sa in preparation for coming up with the strategy. Okay, so kindly open the file. In-split ko siya sa dalawa kasi medyo mahaba, no? So I think we can only finish part 1 today. Okay. All right. Do you have the file?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Ang ginawa ko na kasi ano no, yung medyo in the interest of time na naman, uh, usually I would leave this blank, no? Para kayo mismo yung magko-code. Pero medyo naghahabol tayo ng oras kaya I thought that it's best maybe to do this this way. So ang goal natin, tingnan natin kung hopefully matapos natin hanggang dito, no? Kasi dito yung plotting. At least maano natin, kabisado natin yung paggamit ng yung technical parameters na dinadagdag natin sa chart series from the quant mode package. Ito na yung parameters natin. Kunwari, add volume, add Bollinger Bands, add CCI, tapos pwede pa idagdag din si open close, etc. So a lot can be done, no? A lot can be done. So we can plot whether it's kahit na ano yan, kahit na let's say RSI or whatever indicator that can easily be handled in R. However, may mga indicators na hindi kaya, or pretty sure most of them are already incorporated in the TTR package. Pero kung hindi, kailangan malaman yung formula tapos gagamit ng function. Ibig sabihin, tayo magko-construct ng function in order to generate that technical indicator. But halos lahat andiyan dyan na naman eh, and I don't expect you dun sa your finals will be a project, no? It's an application of this one that we have that we're learning. So yun ang pinaka magiging finals natin. And ang goal ko, weeks ahead, dapat mabigay na sa inyo yung instructions para you have time, para hindi kayo gahol sa sa paggawa ng finals. Tapos yung ginawa niyong report, that's another parang contribution na sa grade. So that's all siguro, and maybe just one other activity aside from the finals that will make up your grade, no? Hindi ako masyado nagbigay na requirements sa inyo kasi nga medyo kulang din tayo sa oras. Okay. So what we're going to look at are indicators, and then gagamitin natin sa isang strategy, no? Yung mean reversion. This is one basic strategy na i-discuss natin sa class. And then if you search the net, ang dami-daming iba't ibang klaseng technical strategies, no? So for your finals, pipili lang kayo dun, and it will require, for example, combinations of indicators. So hindi lang isang indicator ang gagamitin. Kunyari, yung mga moving averages, plus yung CCI, plus Bollinger Band. So i-combine yun to come up with a strategy in order to come up with a decision whether to buy, to hold, or to sell, which is really the scope of this subject. So just some words about this. We know that stocks, yung movement ng stocks, in particular yung returns, no, it reverts around the trend line. Okay. Of course, we cannot really it's really very hard to come up with a model to describe the returns of a stock. Very complex yun. Kahit nga yung mga, let's say, yung mga powerful methods like yung Brownian movement o kaya yung geometric Brownian movement, hindi niya talaga kayang ma ma-model yung future returns ng isang stock. But at least kasi simulation yun, ano, and it comes up with kunyari combination ng Monte Carlo at saka yung geometric Brownian movement. Na-discuss nyo ba yan, guys, sa isang subject nyo? Monte Carlo simulation, geometric Brownian movement. Na-discuss nyo ba yan sa linear optimization? Meron ba? Parang hindi, kasi mukhang hindi kayo sumasagot.
Hindi po, sir.
Hindi, sir. Tingnan ko kung makapag-ano tayo na kahit papaano ma-insert natin yung discussion yun. Para may idea lang kayo dun sa mga models na ganyan. Okay, so the price of a stock in a short term can deviate from its long-term trend line. So usually ang ginagawa, they come up with a pattern, long-term trend line. Yung trend line na yan, you can use regression, okay? Or other models like yung sinasabi ko kanina, yung MCGBM, yung Monte Carlo Geometric Brownian Movement. Okay. So yung long-term trend can be characterized by a moving average line. Okay, if you have kung natingnan nyo na clash, for example, yung SMA, yung simple moving average, which is also used to, mamaya ipa-plot natin yun, which is used to either describe the movement of a stock, or EMA, exponential moving average, and other methods, other forecasting methods. The long term can be characterized by a moving average. Yan sinasabi ko. This moving average can be a simple moving average, SMA, or an exponential moving average, EMA. Ang difference ng dalawa, si SMA, it makes use of yung previous values in order to forecast the future. So, yung SMA, yung weight ng mga previous, kunyari SMA 10. Ibig sabihin, gagamitin natin yung 10 previous values in order to predict yung next value. So, yung 11th figure, yung 11th value will be based on the past 10 values. Okay, average mo lang siya. Okay, yun ang SMA. Equally weighted siya. Ibig sabihin yung past 10 values, 1/10 yung weights nila. No? So equal yung contribution niya dun sa pag-forecast ng 11th observation. Si EMA naman, hindi. Si EMA, mas malaki yung weight na binibigay dun sa mas current na values. Kunyari, yung 9th value at yung 10th value, mas mabigat yung weight nila compared to the first up to the 8th. So yun yung exponential or weighted moving average, exponential weighted moving average. As we said, yung long-term trend line, pwedeng moving average. No? So yung moving average, ano siya? Hindi siya straight line. Yung ano siya, parang may pattern din siya, no? Gumagalaw din siya. Parang yung movement din ng stocks. Or it can be a regression, which is pwedeng linear regression, or it can be a non-linear regression using a spline. So pag non-linear regression, ano din siya, yung parang ang galaw niya parang yung moving average din. Okay, we often find that short-term prices deviate and then reverts back to the regression line. Okay? So yung various combinations ng stock trading strategies, isa doon usually yung mean reversion. Yung hahanapin kung kailan babalik sa mean. Okay, so this is something to do with with yung efficient market hypothesis. No? So yung sa fundamental analysis, medyo proponent yun ng efficient market hypothesis. While on the other hand, technical trading hindi, no? Parang hindi siya naniniwala dun sa efficient market hypothesis. ang sinasabi niya, makakakita ka ng anomalies dun sa behavior ng stock price. And because of those anomalies, makakahanap ka ng pwedeng strategy kung kailan ka pwedeng pumasok at saka mag-exit. Kung kailan ka pwedeng bumili dun sa stock. Or tapos pag ang na-predict niya na ang malamang bababa na yung price niyan, so we can do an exit strategy. Okay, and this is popular among traders, yung mean reversion. So titingnan natin yan, not today, pero yun ang magiging strategy natin, yung mean reversion, which is a very basic form of strategy. Okay, so here, may code tayo dito. I don't think, I'm not sure if nabigay ko na sa inyo itong klase ng code na to. This is an example of a function. Okay. Okay, so i-load natin si quant mode. TTR, which is technical trading rules. Ito yung magandang para sa technical trading. And then performance analytics, gagamitin natin yan para i-compare, for example, yung prediction natin at saka yung actual na performance. Okay, and then tidyverse, which can be used for yung dplyr, yung for data manipulation. And then ito, IR display, more on sa charts na in relation to Python. Kasi ngayon medyo napapansin ko na si Python at saka si R, medyo nagme-merge na sila, no? So may mga functionality si Python na pwede na ipasok kay R, etc. and vice versa. So this function, okay, ang sinasabi dito, pag hindi install natin yung package, pagka-install, i-require. Tapos, otherwise, kung naka-install na, i-require na lang. So ito sinasabi dito. Pag hindi na kailangan, pag meron nang naka-load yung package na yun, no, i-require na lang. No? Pag hindi pa naka-load yung package, i-install siya, tapos i-require. Okay? Alright, so this is just a simple, tapos mas madali siya kaysa dun sa dati nating ginagawa na install that packages, isa-isa muna, tapos saka ila-library or require. Alright, so kindly run this. Na-run ko na siya, kaya hindi ko na o nga pala, class, kindly, lumalabas ba yung mga objects dito?
Yes po, sir.
Paki-sweep na muna, i-remove na muna natin. Okay, remove natin kasi tayo mag-run ulit ng So dito 'di ba may sweeper, may broom dito, Click nyo lang 'yan. Okay, even here, click nyo lang para fresh tayo, fresh yung natin. All right. So have you run the packages? Pag na-run na, kindly tell me kung okay na. So dapat may install nyo rin dapat sila si TTR, which actually comes already with quant mode, pero na lang natin. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Leonard.
Sir, nag-error po on my side. There's
Which
no
one?
package. Sabi niya, sir, there's no package called IR display.
IR display. Sige nga, install mo siya separately na lang muna. Tanggalin mo muna siya dito. Minsan nga naglolok tong si IR display. Dito mo siya, i-ano mo muna sa console natin. Separate mo nga siya. Install that package. Just ganun muna, Tapos, IR display. Let's see if you can install it separately. Nag-install siya, Ella?
No din, sir, error po.
Error? Okay, sige. Anyway, hindi pa naman natin gagamitin itong next meeting pa itong IR display. I-ano muna natin to. Sige, kay Leonard, okay na, no? Kay Kim, sa'yo, na-run mo?
Sir, may error pala. Object I not found.
Yung IR? Object I. Ito yun, Okay. We don't have time now to decipher that. Otherwise, i-install packages lang si TTR. I'm not sure if na-load na natin. So, na-load na yata natin dati, na-install natin si Performance Analytics. So, i-library na lang muna siya. Kasi baka mahirapan tayong i-decipher kung ano yung Ella, at least kahit yung ano lang. Subukan mong tanggalin muna si IR display. Run ko nga. Ako mag-run. Sa akin, nag-okay naman. No? Kay Leonard, nag-okay din. Wala, binigay ko naman yung code, di ba? Hindi naman kayo nagsulat niyan. Yung I, ito eh. For I in package names, no? If not required, si I, character that only is equal to true. So, install that package. Install. No? Kung hindi siya pwedeng ma-require, ibig sabihin, what does this mean? Kung hindi siya pwedeng ma-require kasi wala pa, kasi makakapag-require ka lang, library din to, no? Pwede rin library gamitin natin dito. If hindi siya ma-require, yung I na to, which is in this one, in this object, package names, kung true, ibig sabihin, hindi siya pwedeng ma-load, okay, then i-install siya muna. Kasama yung mga dependencies. Okay? Otherwise, and then, i-require na siya. No? Pagka-install, i-require. Okay. Okay. Ikaw, Leonard, inisa-isa mo siya? Oh, I thought you used this. Use this function. Use this code chunk. Okay na? Ella at saka ano? Kim?
Okay na po sa akin.
Okay. Si Ella na lang. Did you try,
Sir,
Ella? Natanggalin
kahit
lang.
inaalis ko yung IR display, sir, yung tidyverse naman naka-error.
Tidyverse? Huh?
Parang lahat siya, sir.
I-ano mo na lang. I-install that packages. Okay, I'll give you time. Install that. Si Quant Mode, meron na naman tayo. I'm not sure kung na-load, or you try to look at here sa packages para mas mabilis. Dito, packages, and then type mo si tidyverse. Okay? And then, click mo na lang siya para automatically naka-require na rin siya. And also, I'm not sure about performance analytics kung na-install na natin dati. I think we did, no? So, click na lang ulit dito, pati si performance analytics. And then si TTR na lang, just to be sure. Although, when you load quant mode, automatically nalo-load na rin si TTR, which is technical trading rules.
Sir, but what I have is only the quant mode and TTR, performance analytics, tidyverse, and IR display. Wala siya dun sa packages.
Dali lang ha. Tingnan na lang natin. Nasaan na yung... Hindi. Saan ba yan? Pang chat. Sure ba? Yeah. Sana nga ba yung makakapag-share screen din kayo? Wait. Ito. Sa new share, all participants. Okay, Ella, kindly share your screen. Tingnan nga natin kung ano nangyari doon. Okay, si Leonard pala, inisa-isa niya, no? I don't know why, ano. So, dito, sa packages, wala yung, dapat may tidyverse ba dyan? Tingnan mo. Go down. I-type mo lang dito sa question mark. Wala. So, dapat install pa natin. Sige. Sorry, mag-ano lang tayo. Install ka na lang dito sa console, install that packages na lang. Kailangan install muna. Then tidyverse. Coach mo, Yan, that should address that. Arrow down na lang. Yan. Okay na? Library mo nga. Can't open the connection. Yan. Writing cannot open. Bakit? Check nga ulit nga. I cannot open compressed file. Warning in unable to access index. Cannot open the connection. Bakit?
With
Problema.
IR display, sir. Ayaw na.
Ano nga? Dplyr na lang. Install that packages. Tab na lang kagad. Coach dply dply R. Yan. Parang may problema sa software mo ba yan? Sa R mo at saka R Studio? Probably sa no such file or directory. Warning in install data. Unable to access the index for hindi niya ma-open yung CRAN. Ayun, no? Ba't kaya? Ba't hindi niya ma-open yung CRAN? Okay. Sige, kahit yung Ella, yung TTR ba nag-load?
Sir, restart ko lang po yung R studio ko, sir.
Sige.
I'll
Sige.
check.
Okay. Kim, ikaw okay na, no? Kim?
Yes po, sir. Na-install po lahat.
Pati yung IR display?
Opo.
Okay,
Pati,
good.
opo.
Okay. Sige, hintayin lang natin si Ella mag-open. Anong ginamit mo, Kim, na pag-install itong code na to?
Yes po, yung code chunk po.
Okay, good. So, gumagana naman siya eh. So, parang may problema lang talaga yung sa R studio ni Ella. Ay, ikaw, Leonard, how did you install? Did you use this code chunk or inisa-isa mo siya?
At first, sir, yeah, yung code chunk. Pero yung dalawang packages, di siya na-install. Yung IDverse and IR display.
Ganun.
So,
Inisa-isa mo na lang siya.
so inisasa ko yung Tidyverse and
Okay,
IR display.
okay.
Sir, it's loading na po.
Okay, good.
Baka lang po yung sa directory ni Eileen, kaya hindi na-install
Mhm.
agad.
Yeah. Did you use this code chunk, Ella? Did you use this?
Sir, yes, sir. Installing
Okay.
na po.
All right. So once it's installed, tell us para makapag-proceed further tayo.
Sir, okay na po.
Okay na, good.
Thank you po.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ella. Okay, so saan na tayo? Saan na yung ano? Naka-share screen ako, hindi ano? Hindi.
No po, sir.
Okay. All right. Yan. Okay, let's follow the lecture notes natin to. Okay. So gagamitin natin, let's just use Amazon. Okay, itong mga to hindi ko na-explain, plus alam niyo na naman to, no? Get symbols. Okay, this is from the quant mode package, so it can give us the stock prices. Diba si Amazon? So makikita natin na may object na tayo na Amazon here. Okay, and then if I open this, it will generate a view. Okay, so this is a TX. We know that if you get the class of Amazon, this is a time series, an extensible time series object, class ni Amazon, XTS or a zoo object, extensible time series. Okay, so opening OHLC to, no? Opening price, high, low, close, then the volume, and then the adjusted. So ang default ni R, it will give us yung beginning ng 2007. Even if Amazon has been traded already earlier than 2007. Kaso, ang na-notice ko kay R, parang 15 years yata. 2007 hanggang 2022, no? Next year, pag nag-open ka naman ng Amazon, magiging 2008 na to. So it keeps on advancing. And of course, we know that we can, if you want to identify kung anong gusto mong date magsisimula, you can write it here, no? Yung from whatever, no? To 2, no? So you can do that. But for our purposes now, let's just use the default na generate ni R. In fact, if we check natin yung tail, ano? Tail ni Amazon, it gives us up to ngayon, last Friday, kasi wala naman trading ng Saturday and Sunday. If I run this again, okay, so ano siya, updated, no? Diba sana kung yung PSEI natin ganyan yung ano, that would be nice, no? Madaling kumuha ng mga stock prices. Okay. All right, let's create, I just want to maintain yung Amazon, no? Yung object. So I'm creating another object, a DF, data frame, which is the same as Amazon. And then let's run this. Tingnan natin. Ito. So, meron na tayong DF. Okay, here. You have this DF object. It's also an extensible time series. Kasi it's just Amazon, no? Only we're giving it another name. Bakit? Kasi gagamitin natin ito sa DF kasi mahaba yung Amazon. Mahaba yung pangalan. Okay. All right. Now, very powerful kasi si quant mode sa stock transformation, sa pagkuha ng returns. So we'll just have a quick review about this. Okay. So let's now create another object, df2, para ma-preserve lang yung df kasi gagamitin natin mamaya si df. So I'm just adding another layer of data, df2, which is just the same as df. And then dito tayo okay. You can compute for the returns, no? Either, okay, returns based on the opening and closing. Okay, so that's the function open, close. It will give us the returns ng opening at saka closing. Okay, but let's check. Teka muna. Returns ba to? Okay, or opening, or the highest and the close. High within the day, and then the closing to closing. Okay, so here, I'm using this object df2. Okay, and then append a variable open, close. Check lang natin muna yung una muna. Okay. So we now have this variable, this column sa df2 object natin. Let's see, head df2 $. Okay, pag dinalar natin si df2, automatically, kung ano yung mga variables niya, lalabas, no? So let's see this, open, close. Okay. All right, so ito yung open, close. Tingnan din natin yung tail. Tail, df2 $. Open, close. Okay. So ito yung ending, ano? Okay, let's just to be sure, how was this obtained? Itong 0.005. Actually, class, ang alam, I got stalled with this kasi I was trying to prove na this one is itong function na to open, close, which incidentally, sige, tingnan natin na OPCL, no? OPCL. So let's see what this function gives us. So this is from the quant mode package. Alright, tingnan natin dito. So here we can see that ito talaga yung power ni quant mode. So that function extract the transform data from a suitable OHLC object. So we know that yung Amazon, yung dinownload natin na stock price, OHLC yan. So we can perform that, yung OPCL. Okay? So the column names must contain the complete description. Dapat ando dun yung open, high, low, close, volume, and adjusted. Though it may also contain additional characters. Kasi yung object natin Amazon, di ba? Amazon.open, Amazon.high. Okay lang yan. No? Okay lang yan. For as long as ando dun yung open, high, low, close. Okay. In the case of functions consisting of combined OP, high, low, close, example, close, close. This is the one period transformation will be applied. So ano yung transformation na yun? Okay. For example, to return the open to close of an object, it is possible to call open close. Okay. To return the open to close. So is this a subtraction from open to close? No? So, okay. I think mali yung ano ko dito. No? So it should be the difference kasi i-check natin. Tingnan natin si tingnan natin to. Okay. Open to close, no? So 1935 Control C, Control V on January 3, no? 2007 ang sorry. Mali. Ang opening is Control C, adjusted yung nakuha ko. Control B. So this is the opening and this is the closing. Control C, Control B. Okay. Pag sinabing open to close, is it getting the, you know, the difference? Okay, so I'm getting the difference there. Enter. 0.001. So hindi siya, no? Wait. Ito open close 0.00052 eh. So it's not getting the difference, but rather, okay, so this is the closing. Closing divided by opening. Arithmetic return lang, simple return minus 1. No? Let's see what happens here. Opening divided by closing minus 1. This is the simple returns. So 0.00517. 0.00517. 0631. So medyo, ayan, okay? 517, 0631. So we got that. But when I go to date 2, so you have the closing, Control C, Control closing divided by the opening, which is 1925, Control C, Control B, minus 1. Okay? Ano ba kinuha ko? Closing, 1945. Control C. Okay, tama. Closing divided by opening. Kasi open close to eh, no? 008336169. 00833. Okay, tama pala. Okay, ba't ako nagkamali kanina? Kaya which led me to doubt whether it was just getting the simple returns. Okay, so we have proved that, no? Okay, do you follow, guys? Am I going too fast? Or ang gusto ko lang naman malaman kung ano yung generate nito. No? What is being generated by this, itong function na open close? So it just gets the return, simple return, opening hanggang closing, hanggang as compared to closing as compared to opening. How about itong open? Run natin to. This second line. Okay, and then i-view nga natin, view, wag na view. Head na lang, head. Yung DF $2. DF $2. So tingnan natin yung open. Kasi nag-create tayo ng, di ba, itong VF2 and then dollar open. Ibig sabihin yan, 2 is 2. Okay. Add another column. Wait. Head DF2 dollar open and open there. Okay, so this is negative 0.002. If we check Amazon, okay, so open and open. So this is open, Control C, divided by open, Control C, minus 1. Okay, so correct, no? 26784. All right. So we have proved that itong combination will give us the returns, no? So you're comparing yung second, yung closing to opening. So ang formula nito, closing divided by opening minus 1. So ito naman, close divide by high. Ganun din. Hahanapin yung close. So we're going to add another column dito sa DF2 natin. Okay. So let me do high close. Last na to. Oops. Mali. Tab close. Okay. High at saka close, no? So let's check again. Close natin, Control C, Control V, divided by yung high natin, 19530, Control C, Control V, minus 1. And we expect this close over high. So that should be a negative 2, minus 1 pa. This is less than 1, no? And pag minus mo ng 1, okay, 0.09219. Okay. All right. So if we run this close to close naman, yung close ng next day divided by the close ng present day. Okay, so if you view nga natin si DF2. Marami na tayong nadagdag, no? Ayan. Open, high, low, close, volume adjusted. And then we added some objects here. So open, close, open, high, close, and close. Now you notice na si open, merong empty dito, no? Kasi we're comparing two successive dates. Si open and close, same date lang yan. Okay? Si open, what will happen here is that we get the ratio between this one, the opening on January 4, divided by the opening on January 3, no? And then minus 1. So, mawawala yung isang ano. So, ang ginawa niya, linagay niya sa January 4, kasi January 4 divided by January 3, minus 1. So, this was placed in January 4. So, nagkaroon tayo ng NA, no? NA dito. Kasi wala tayong figure ng prior figure. Okay. And marami pang functionalities yung ano, no? This is just a, we're not even scratching the surface. So to get more details, functionalities, you have to read the documentation of QuantMove. Okay, ito, the delta function is similar to what we did here. So parang kinukuha lang din yung yung arithmetic mean. So ang ano niya, syntax niya, okay. Delta, open ng df2 at saka close ng df2. Log is equal to 1. Okay? Dali. Diyan na ba tayo? Ayan. Okay. Okay? So what happens here is that open ng df2 and then close ng df2 and then meron tayong log 1. Okay? Ibig sabihin, since magsisimula dito sa closing, okay? Okay, sige, let's see. All right. Let's see kung ano yung value nito, no? df2 $, percent open close 1. Percent, yan. Open close 1. Okay? So ito, kino-compare natin yung yung January 4 at saka January 3. Okay, bakit ganun? Kasi may log 1 tayo, no? K is equal to 1. Ibig sabihin log 1 yan. So you're going to take a look at the next figure. Let's see kung paano niya kinompute to, no? Okay, how did he get 0.00568? Pareho ba to nung ano? Pareho ba to dito? Hindi siya pareho sa open close. Okay, so saan ang galing tong 0.00568? Kasi ang kinukuha nating delta, yung returns is yung opening at saka closing. Tapos may log 1 siya. K is equal to 1. So ibig sabihin niyan, closing at log 1. So is this the one? Okay. So ito, Control C, Control V. Okay, and then divided by yung open close, no? So yung ending yung closing, yung opening ito, Control C, Control V, -1. Okay, here, class, no? Okay, pause muna ako. Kindly inform me kung klaro ba tong function na to. Okay, this is just to tell us that grabe yung mga functionalities So just be familiar with it, mga returns, mga monthly returns, weekly returns, daily returns. Very powerful talaga si quant mode. So it's a tool that every finance student, especially those that do studies in investing, in stocks, importante sa atin yun, yung quant mode na yan. Okay, so ito, yung object, ang pangalan natin, percent open close 1, yan o, diba? Open close 1, ibig sabihin log 1. If it's log 2, K is equal to 2. Okay, kunin natin to, and let me just copy ito, 2, no? Log 2, tingnan natin yung value nito. So, look, no? So magsisimula siya sa sa K is equal to 2, ibig sabihin log 2. So ito log 1, and then ito yung log 2. So what will now be the computation? Open close kasi, so it will be the closing of log 2. So this is log 1, this is log 2. I'm copying this, Control C, Control V, divided by yung opening ng Control C, Control V, -1, Control Enter. So you're having this, no? 14478. Okay, if you take a look at the next one, so that will be now this one yung kasunod. Control C, Control V, divided by si dalawang log, dapat yung opening ito na. 2 periods divided by -1, okay? Ay, mali. Anong ginawa ko? So it's 18750, okay? Divided by, hindi ko na-copy. Ito. Control C, Control D. Okay? 2824566. Okay? Okay, pause muna ako. Guys, if clear tayo so far, dito sa K equals 2. So if you want to get the returns between kahit opening and closing yan, no? So tingnan niyo yung very flexible, tsaka very I think that's the right word, flexible, at saka yung functionalities ni quant mode, no? Here we were able to get, using the delt function, okay, yung return, opening, and then closing. Tapos may lag pa tayong sinama. Okay, and then inappend din natin siya sa DF2 natin. So if you take a look at DF2, okay, naging ano na siya, 12 columns, no? Kasi mga dinagdag natin dito. Ayan, open, close, open, open. Okay. So yung percent ng open, close 1, percent ng open, close, 2 lags. Okay. Tapos may 3 pa nga, hindi ko palang rinan. Pag rinan ko to, itong K is equal to 3, you'll notice now that DF2, okay, will contain this, no? Tapos may not applicable dito kasi lag, ano siya, lag 3. So dito magsisimula yan. Yung closing nito, divide by opening ng ng most earlier day. Okay? Clear tayo so far, guys? Clear ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, then you can also generate either pwedeng isang object yan, data frame, or pwedeng isama natin dun sa sa variable natin na df2, yung pinagpa-practice natin. So ito, df2 $log_CL, ibig sabihin magke-create siya ng variable na ang pangalan log_CL. Tapos the function is log. Okay. So my log function, okay, and then so the function is log, and then close ng df2. Ano ibig sabihin yun? What does this mean? I-move niya pababa, no? Maglalag siya, no? Magdadagdag siya ng isang column dito sa df2 natin, which consists of the log of the closing price of df2. Sige, let's run this. And once again, tingnan natin si df2. Alright, so ito si df2, no? May log 1 tayo, no? Ng close. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Si close, 1.935 yan, ilalag natin siya. Ito kasi closing, 1935, ibababa natin. Alright? Ibababa natin. Ipapalag 1 natin. So, ibig sabihin, parang i-delay natin siya ng 1 day. So, instead of that happening on January 3, okay, magiging January 4 na siya. Okay? So, if you take a look at the last detail here, the last data, okay, di ba dito yung close, 100.79 yung last dito. Okay, pero pagdating dito, hindi na 179, 100.7. Ito na yung previous, no? 96.63. Kasi bababa si 96.63, Bali, mababump off si 100.7. So ito naging 96.63 kasi nag-lag tayo. Okay, and then we don't have any value here. Parang inatras natin yung yung closing natin by one step, no? And then, but you can do it two steps. Ibig sabihin, 2 steps natin ipapababa. Tapos ito naman 3 steps. So let's run, lahat na natin i-run. So meron ng log 2 na closing, meron ng log 3 na closing. If I open this, then you can see that log 2, okay, kasi i-move siya ng dalawang places. So 1.935, no? Pareho din. Minove to ng dalawang days. Ito naman, i-move ng 3 days. Okay, so that's what the function log lag does. No? Minumove niya yung data natin. Okay, so saan na tayo dito? Yeah. All right. Now, paano naman yung move up, no? Para opposite to ng log. Move up is next ang gagamitin. Okay, next. So ano to? Again, same object, df2. Okay, so we'll use this name of the variable next, open close. So we're looking at the open close variable. And then we use the function next, open close ng df2. So let's run this first. Control enter. Okay, and then let's take a look at our df2. So dito, di ba, open close ang pina-next natin. Okay, so asan si open close? Okay, this is open close. 0.005 and then 0.00, 0.0005, then 0.008. Now let's take a look at the next. Okay, so ito next open close, 0.008 na. So ano nangyari? What happened? Class, minove up natin si open close. Minove up natin siya kasi next eh. And then what will happen at the end? Dun sa open close sa dulo. Yan, di ba? NA na siya, no? Nawalan siya ng laman. Parang kasi minove natin siya pataas. So nabakante itong itong last value. Okay, sabi ko nga dito, the last row will be empty. Okay? Okay, this is what I want with the with quant mode kasi makakapag-generate siya ng ng weekly data kung gusto natin. Tapos ito here nag-create tayo ng monthly data. Okay, so we're creating this object df.monthly, and then the function is to monthly. To monthly. And then I'm just going to use the original df. Kasi si df2 ang dami ng laman no? So si monthly na lang gusto ko dito using df. By way of review, si df ito yung Amazon natin. Yung pareho lang ng Amazon na data natin. So what's our function? Ano ginagawa natin? Ang ginagawa natin is to monthly, no? So we're telling R to create an object that's coming from our df, and then it should be a monthly object, and we're going to name it df.monthly. So let's run this. Okay, dito na si df.monthly. Yan. All right. Now notice, yung df natin 3995 entries. Itong df.monthly, okay, 191 entries lang. And you notice the index became January of 2007, February of 2007, okay, March of 2007. Naging monthly data na to. Okay. And what do you think this is based in? 19340. Ano kayang kinuha niya? Nag-average kaya siya dito? 19340. Tingnan natin ha. VF2. Ano to? Sa open, 1.9340 yung January 2007. So dito sa ano natin, okay, saan na yan? Yung DF, no? So ang kino-compare natin, 1847, ito ba yon? Yung January 31? Wala. 19340 yung open. Saan ang galing to 19340 na? Wala. Okay, class. Saan na galing 19340? Okay. Pareho ba siya, class? 1.8475 to. So anong ginawa ni ano? Yung so monthly siya. So nagsimula siya sa January 3, no? And then so bali beginning of the month na niya. Okay? All right. What do you notice? Ay, DF pala. Kaya nalito ko. Okay, January of 2007, February of 2007. Okay? Ito yung monthly data natin. Ginawa niya monthly. Pero kasi January 1 up, January 3 up to January 31. Anong ginamit niya? If you take a look at DF 19340, ginamit niya yung una, di ba? Tama? Yung unang date. Tapos pagdating sa February, February 1 is 1.8975. Tingnan natin monthly, 1.8975. So it was using the beginning, no, to represent your monthly. Okay? All right. Clear tayo so far, guys?
Yes, sir. Sir, paano siya gagawin? Ano, kunyari, gusto ay month end. Gusto natin month end.
Month end. Okay. Paano nga pala yun? Tingnan natin, ha? Dali. Hindi ko pa nasubukan yun, ha? Yeah, that's correct. Check natin tong to monthly, no? I think may parameter to din na pwede natin to that monthly. Okay. That's a good question. To that monthly. Kasi default yan ni, ni R, na yung ano niya, yung kukunin niya pag monthly, yung beginning. Okay. Result will contain the open and close for the given period. So open and close as well as minimum maximum. Okay, so to monthly. Okay. To monthly. Let's see. Let's see. An easy and reliable way to convert one periodicity of data into any new periodicity. All the dates will be aligned to the end of each period by default, with the exception of, okay, by default daw, ina-align niya dun sa ending, except for to monthly to quarterly, which is indexed by year and month and year quarter from the zoo package respectively. So, yung iba, kunyari, to daily, to weekly, ang ginagamit nyo yung end of the period, no? By default. Pero except yung monthly and quarterly. Ngayon, ang tanong dito, how do we adjust? Index at yung quarter, first, ito, no? Ito. Ayan, ito. So we can include this. Okay, ito yung maganda dun sa, sa documentation niya, no? To adjust the final indexing style, okay, sabi dito, index at, subukan natin to, index at, and then last of. Okay, sige, subukan nga natin. Okay, isama natin itong index at. Okay, let me go here. Okay, to monthly. Okay, and then index. Index at is equal to ito, no? Last of close. And then, palitan ko lang ng gawin ko itong month para hindi ma-save pa rin yung DF monthly natin. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so DF monthly 1, let's check. Pareho pa rin, 1.934. Pareho lang, ano? 1.875.
Parehas lang po, sir.
So parehas lang, so hindi ito. Okay. So it should, hindi siya, no? Yung year month, tama naman yan. These are calculated internally via endpoints. Okay, help function daw. Sana yan? And oh. Ganun pa rin yun. Ay. Iba siya, no? Kaso, mali yung ginawa ko. Hindi naman mali. Yung in-adjust natin yung index niya. Index at to eh. Notice ang difference niya. Ito, no? January 2007, February. Yung ginawa natin, yung index. So, itong function na to, index at, ang babaguhin niya yung index. Kasi, ang default na index ito, no? Tapos, change natin index natin. Kaya tinan nyo, naka-index na siya sa end of the month, no? End of the month. So, yung default, at saka yung index at na first of, pareho lang siya. Kung gawin ko tong first of, ito, first of to, no? First of. Okay, run ko si df.monthly, this one. Alright, so ginawa niyang January 1, first of the month. Which is quite similar to asa index natin dito, no? Ito, no? Ay, ito hindi nakalagay eh. Hindi nakalagay yung days, yung default. Ito, dun sa DF natin, okay, January 3. Okay, so, pag ganyan, no, and thank you for that question kasi yeah, that's a very valid question kasi nga, we might be interested in yung sa monthly date na gagamitin, no? Ang gagamitin should be the last day. Wala akong nakikitang ano dito, but what we can do is we can search the net, no? Return monthly dates using quant mode, tapos yung last day of the month. So pwede nating hanapin 'yan, ano? Okay, wala dito sa default dito eh. Index at meron, period months. Okay, dito index at drop that time. Okay. So far, wala akong makita dito, no? Na functionality. Kaso, limited naman yung tinignan natin dito, eh. Kasi itong from XTS, ano pala to package? No? If we try to see yung whole documentation ng XTS, would you want to do that now or skip na lang muna natin yun, Kim?
Skip na lang po, sir.
Sige, no? So, siguro i-share mo na lang sa class next time. I haven't, personally ako hindi ko pa kasi hindi pa ako nagkaroon ng need na na yung end of the month ang i-reflect na price. So, but that's a good no? That's a good. Palagay ko may maraming instances na ang gusto natin yung converting a daily into monthly. Ang gusto natin yung yung ending price at the end of the month, no? Kasi ito nag-default siya dito na nag-default siya na in fact, yung DF monthly hindi niya sinasabi kung kung dito yung dates, no? Pero ang representative na ginamit niya yung beginning of the month. Although hindi siya naka-index dito. Okay. So thank you, Kim, for that question, no? So I think more searching, no? Para masagot natin yan. Okay. So let me just okay. Tanggalin ko na lang muna to, no? Hindi, sige. Para, let me just maintain this, Control-C. Control-V. Okay, tapos ibabalik ko itong isa dito. And then, ibalik ko yung dati, no? Gagamitin ko pa ba? Gagamitin ko yata yung DF monthly dito. So, ibinalik ko na lang. Okay. So, ang DF monthly natin is, ganun pa rin pala, no? Tinanggal ko yung index. So, there. Okay. Change index to beginning. Alright, so ito, dun sa DF monthly data natin, mag-include tayo ng month. Alright, we'll be including a variable na month. Tapos, ipo-format natin, using the format function, index ng DF monthly, ang format niya, year at saka month. So, ang lalabas dito, class, meron tayong month na column dun sa DF monthly natin. Di ba ito yung DF monthly natin? Ito. No? Okay, andyan si open, high, low, close, volume, at saka adjusted. And then, idadagdag natin si month na data. Then, it will include yung year at saka yung month. Tapos dito naman, year na data, year na column, it will only include the year. And then, tingnan natin yung, yung first six nito. Okay. Saan tayo? Okay. Alright, so we already have this object. So highlight ko lang to para mag-insert ng panibagong variable na month at saka na year. Tapos ang laman niya, yung galing sa index ng ng monthly, naka-format siya into year tapos month. Tapos ito year lang. So let's run this. And if you can see here, okay, no? Alright, ito yung same object natin, yung df.monthly. And then may nadagdag na variable, si month. Ang format niya, year at saka yung month. Okay, ito naman yung year lang. Okay, if you check, anong klaseng object or variable si df.monthly dollar si month. Si month na column, okay, so XTS siya, no? Yung month na column na to, it's not a character. It's a time series data. No? Ganun din si, the same thing with si year. Okay. All right. So let's returns class, ang dali sa quant mode. So you can compute for daily return, weekly return, monthly return. Okay. So here we're creating this object, return that daily, return that weekly, return that monthly. So pwede ring return that all periods, no? Okay, ang function yan, all returns. So this is very convenient if you want to compare yung mga returns nila. Okay, so let's see. Let's run everything. Okay, let's take a look at each one of them. Return that daily. Close ko muna itong iba, no? Daming naka-open na. Okay, return that daily. Okay. So ito, no? And alam natin daily returns, di ba? Ang ginagamit dyan yung closing. Okay. All right. Here, I'm just wondering why dapat dapat empty to, no? So apparently ang ginawa niya, parang kinuha niya yung previous ng nung January or December, whatever the previous day was. Kasi dapat NA to eh. Diba? Kasi if you're going to get the daily returns, so kukunin natin yung close ng day 2 divided by yung close ng day 1. Alright? Diba? Kasi tingnan natin itong Amazon. Closing ng day 2. So this is your day 2. Ang close natin. This one, Control C, Control V, divided by close ng day 1, 19.35, Control C, Control V, and then minus 1. So it's 5167959. And if you take a look at the returns, on daily returns, 5167987, no? Okay. Ito 'yon. So pero sinama niya si itong return ng previous day, no? Previous day. Okay? Kasi you might be wondering saan nanggaling to, 0.005. Kinuha niya pa rin yung price ng previous day, that should be December, either December 29 or December 30, kung kailan yung date na yun. No? Sinama niya, pero yung mga susunod. But strictly speaking, if we're just focusing on January 3, 2007, dapat mag-NA to. And I'll show that in a while. So itong weekly naman, return that weekly. Okay, so parang ganun din. Dapat empty to eh. Pag weekly, anong kino-compute niya? Kailangan natin kunin yung weekly data, no? Meron ba tayong df.weekly? Wala pa. Sige, i-generate nga natin yun. Ang ginawa lang natin kanina, weekly data, no? Okay, let me just copy this. Control C, Control V. Weekly, and then 2.weekly. Okay. So, andito na yung si data frame natin na weekly. No? Yan. If you can see here, anong day kaya to? No? So, ano bang function? Yung day ba yun? Error. Hindi ko maalala yung ano. May function, class na ano, tingnan natin dito. Get the day of the in R. Extract day from date time. Yan. Date time yata. Okay. Let me just check. Hindi yun. It's not what I'm... Get the day of the week. Find the day of the week in R. Ayun, weekday yata, no? W day, that's the weekday. Pero kailangan yata ng ano, ng lubricate na data. Okay, anyway, so ito kasi weekday okay, mag-aano pa tayo eh, no? Maglo-load pa ng package tapos gagamitin natin weekday. Di bali na lang. What I wanted to know, class, is how, asan yung df.weekly natin. Ito. I'm assuming this is a Friday. So 1015. We can check that, of course, in W day. No? Pwede ba yun? Check natin. Error. No? Kasi wala pang lubricate. Check ko lang ha. Class. May lubricate na. May naka-install na sa akin. Okay. And then ayan, 6. Ibig sabihin, ano ba yung default ni R? Kung 6 to, so either Saturday siya or kung 1 ang Sunday, I think Monday ang 1, no? So 6, so this is hindi. Ang 1 is a Sunday. Wait. Wala naman trading ng Saturday. Kung 6 to, so Sunday ang 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Saturday. Fine. Okay. Kailangan pag-class ng ano ng aralin pa no itong para hanapin natin day. Sorry about that. Medyo naglalaro yung isip ko kung ano kung this is how I usually research or try to find out things. No? You notice that I don't really memorize that much yung mga special functions. When I need it, I try to research on it for a particular function. Okay. Pero yung mga standard na mga functions, yun ang kinakabisado. Okay. Yung mga specialized, I don't do that. Kasi kung memorize mo tapos hindi mo naman gagamitin masyado, then parang sayang lang. Okay. So here, sana tayo, ano? Okay, here, nag-generate tayo ng daily returns, weekly returns, yan, ano? Weekly returns, monthly returns, okay? And then, I'd like you to take a look at this. Return all periods. Pag return all periods, okay, so yung function niya, all returns. All returns, enter natin, and then let's get all these return all periods. Okay, take a look at this. No? So, sinasama niya si daily, si weekly, and then monthly, quarterly, and then yearly. Notice na in-NA niya yung una. No? In-NA niya. And so, ibig sabihin, strictly, if we're using yung all periods, ipepeg niya talaga at the beginning, January 3. As yung ending nito, yan. Okay? So, all periods. All right. Okay, then some more. No? Let's just take a look at some more basic characteristics of stock returns. Review lang to, no? We know that pag normal distribution, ang mean niya, standard pala, no? Standard normal distribution, 0 mean, standard deviation 1, and kurtosis 0. 0 excess kurtosis. Unlike for stocks, usually, ang stocks, siyempre iba yung mean, iba yung standard deviation, and may excess kurtosis usually yan. Either positive or negative. So let's try this. Just to illustrate, no? Na-discuss ko na ba sa inyo yung, I think na-discuss ko na sa inyo yung set.seed, no? And then let's generate a random numbers, 100,000 sila lahat. Let's create this object called random number, Rn. And then, ipiprint natin, okay, yung word na standard deviation. Paste 0 means ipiprint yung word na to with whatever the random number is, whatever the standard deviation is. And then, ganun din to. Print, paste 0. Bali, ipagsasama natin yung character na to at saka yung character na to. So, yung kurtosis ng random numbers natin, 5 decimal places. Okay, so if I run this, okay, tingnan niyo yung output, no? Print niya, standard deviation, then colon, and then this one. So, yung random numbers natin, 100,000, practically the standard deviation is equal to 1. And the kurtosis is practically 0. Okay? All right, so let me allow you to do that, and then kung okay na, pakisabing okay na, plus. So pinakita ko lang dito na ano na I generated a series of 100,000 numbers, no? Randomly generated. And we should have the same answer kasi nag-set that seed tayo. So pareho tayo ng answer, class? Did you get this one as your standard deviation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In fact, pwede nating kung okay, dagdag din natin dito yung ano. Control C, Control V. Mean. Then ito. Average. Okay, sama natin. Si average. Just to emphasize the point that sa standard normal distribution, okay? Ay, mali pala ako. Sorry, should be mean. Average yung ginamit ko. Okay, yan. So, just to really prove that indeed, yung na-generate natin to na random numbers using R norm. Okay, yung R norm kasi, magge-generate yan ng sample numbers. Ilan? 100,000. Tapos pina-compute natin yung pina-print natin yung word na standard deviation, and then pinasama yung function SD, standard deviation ng random number, mean ng random number, and kurtosis. So here we were able to prove that indeed, pag standard normal distribution, the standard deviation is 1, the mean is 0, and then practically 0 yung kurtosis. No? Walang either flat or tall tails. No? Okay, tapos i-plot natin to. Okay, so histogram. Okay, so this is the function histogram ng Rn. I-break natin into 100. And then with the probability is equal to true. Then isama natin yung density plot, itong curve na to, no? Of your x with the mean is equal to 0 and standard deviation is equal to 1. Okay? So, kino-compare natin yung Rn natin, randomly generated to, with another variable called x, whose mean is 0 and standard deviation is equal to 1. Okay? And then may color siya, and then length ng width ng curve. Okay? So, run natin to. Okay, so you can see here that ito yung we can see here that yung Rn natin, yung na-generate natin via random numbers. Okay, you can see here na talagang kitang-kita natin na well-distributed siya. Yan. Okay, as against, no? All right. Tingnan naman natin to. Kasama din natin si print, no? Si Control C, Control V, yung mean. Okay, ito, yung daily returns, no? This object, rtn.daily, di ba generate natin to kanina? This one, where you have the returns. Okay, so this is, we want to see kung ano yung behavior usually ng mga returns. No? Okay, ito dapat dito ko linagay ito. Okay. Mali yung paglagay ko. Control X. Okay. Yung paste 0, no? Kaya hinahanap ko kanina, alam ko, in-explain ko yun na ano pala. Dito ko pala nalagay. Alright, so here, so first, using the daily returns, pinapa-print natin yung standard deviation, yung mean, tsaka yung kurtosis. Okay, tapos, ito, kinompute lang niya yung mean at saka yung standard deviation, square root of the variance of return that, or diretsong SD, pwede nang diretso yan. Pinakita ko lang sa inyo yung variation. Tapos, magpiprint tayo dito, no? Okay, i-plot natin yung i-plot natin yung distribution niya. Okay, sige. So let's plot this. Nasaan na ako? Okay, parang na-double ko no? Okay, let me run this first, no? Okay, nagawa na natin to, no? Itong Rn. So here, ito yung return that daily, no? I-run natin to. Okay, so you can see here the standard deviation is not equal to 1. And in our case, yung mean, parang 0 na rin, no? Pero yung kurtosis, ito. Okay, the mean is 0 as far as this stock is concerned, si Amazon. Pero yung kurtosis niya, so positive kurtosis to. So ibig sabihin, fat tails to, no? Pag ano kasi, pag positive, yung excess kurtosis, fat tails yan. So ano siya, parang leptokurtic. Okay, if you recall from your basic stat, kasi ang standard normal distribution, let's take a look at this plot. Yung kanina, na-close ko na yata. Okay, ano lang, review lang ng konti, no? Para alam natin na yung behavior ng ano ng okay, ang standard normal distribution, see this, no? Wala excess kurtosis, ibig sabihin walang tails, no? No excess kurtosis. So this is what we call the mesokurtic, MESO, if you recall your basic stat, mesokurtic siya, no? Mesokurtic. Okay, on the other hand, kapag may excess kurtosis like this one, positive siya. Ang pangalan niyan, di ba, pag positive, it's a leptokurtic, no? Ibig sabihin, fat tails. Leptokurtic. Tapos pag ano naman, pag flat tails, it's platykurtic. Platykurtic ang tawag sa kanya. Okay, so let's run this. So ito, dinidefine lang natin yung ano, yung width at saka yung height ng plot natin, this one. Represent that plot, that width is equal to 4. 4 yung width at saka 4 yung height, parang ano, parang square siya. And then i-run natin yung histogram ni return that daily, breaks din 100. Ibig sabihin 100 yung ano natin, yung mga yung pin ano natin, yung bins natin. Okay? And then make it a probability distribution. And then mag-overlay ulit tayo, no? I-overlay natin yung ano niya, yung mean niya, yung M, which is this one. Diba? Kinumpute natin to, diba? Kaya nga may M tayo dito. M. Wait. Let me check kung naran natin. Yan, M, no? M. All right. So that object already exists. So, and then let's plot this. Okay. So, tinan natin, no? Diba? Oh. Okay. So, tuloy-tuloy pa siya dito, no? Excess kurtosis siya, di ba? Kasi positive na yung kurtosis natin, plus medyo tall siya dito, no? Alright, so this distinguishes it from the normal distribution. So usually ang returns, stock returns, ganyan. Usually either may excess kurtosis siya, either negative or positive. Okay. Alright, so let's just quickly distinguish, no? Quick review lang din to, no? Just in case na, kasi alam kong na-discussion na to, but not in the context of R. So sa R, madaling makompute yung ano, yung arithmetic returns, log returns. In fact, hindi ko na sinama lahat ng mga yung mga multi-period na returns, pati yung cumulative returns. Yung ano, yung basic lang to, no? Arithmetic returns. So let's get the daily returns. So let's create an object R. Okay. using the Amazon and then the Amazon close, and then divided by the log of the close, K is equal to 1. So what's happening here? So ito yung price at time T divided by, note, ito yung log, di ba? The log function, K is equal to 1, will get the value, yung series, starting with the next day. Okay? Di ba nakita natin kanina sa log yan? Yung log na function. So, in effect, ang nangyayari, the price at time t divided by the price at time t minus 1. Kasi dinidivide natin ngayon ng yung log 1 and minus 1, which is the definition of the arithmetic returns, di ba? That's the growth rate or the rate of change between 2 days. So yung price at time t divided by price at time t minus 1 kasi nakalag to, yung previous, no? And then minus 1. Okay, so we're creating this object called R. I-run natin to. Oops, error in what? Ano nangyari? Error in... Bakit? Amazon.close divided by log. Minus 1. Why?
May NA yata, sir.
May NA. Pero syempre, pag... bakit? Sa inyo, na-run nyo na, guys?
Same
Yes
error.
po. Same error, sir.
Error din? Oo nga, pero... Amazon close. Okay. Kasi o nga no, ang Amazon close, may kulang ako dito. Dapat yung Amazon close, babawasan ko ng isa. Kasi yung log 39994 na lang yun eh. No? Okay. See n row ng Amazon, ilang observations? AMZN 3995, no? Tapos itong dapat bawasan ko yung okay, iayusin natin to. Dapat tanggalin ko yung last figure nito, no? So i-bracket natin, let's see. I-bracket natin, tatanggalin ko yung yung last figure, which is n row ni Amazon. So yan ang row niya, minus, okay, columns. Okay, anong ginawa ko dito? Si Amazon closing, negative, binacket ko, no? Bracket, ibig sabihin ko, sinasubset ko yung data natin. Negative n row ng Amazon. Ibig sabihin, wag kasama yung row 3995 and then kasama lahat ng rows. Which is actually, hindi na kailangan kasi isang row lang naman pala to. No? Si close lang to. Let me see, class. Okay. I think this is okay already. Hindi pa rin. Zero length vectors with non-zero length index. Ngayon ako nagka-error dito. Amazon.close. Okay, bakit kaya? Amazon.close. Okay, tapos hindi kasama yung last row. So, ang lalabas sa kanya 3994 rows lang. Tapos ito 3994 lang din. Kasi naka-log to eh. K is equal to 1. Pag nag-log tayo ni Amazon close, hindi nakasama yung una. Okay? I-run ko nga muna to ha. Sorry guys about this. Yan ko na yung tail nito. Check natin yung mga components. Tail. Ayun ha. Diba? Ayun. Hindi na niya sinama yung hanggang November 11 to eh, di ba? Hindi niya sinama yung ano, yung last. Asan na si Amazon? Ito. Ang last ni Amazon kasi, yung closing, ito, 100.79. 96.63. Tama yung code natin. No? So from the beginning hanggang second to the last. No? Tapos, dinivide natin siya ng yung log naman. So if you, okay, copy ko to. Amazon, okay, baka sa tingin ko yung syntax ko. This, di ba? Okay. Ito ba dapat? Pero pareho lang dapat yan. Let me check. Ayaw pa rin, no? So hindi ko makita yung ano, yung mali sa code. If I remove this, yung buong minus 1, okay lang naman yun eh, kasi mauuna yung pag-divide niya. I-divide niya, tapos ima-minus 1. K is equal to 1. Dinivide lang naman natin yung log. Ayaw. Okay. So, sorry guys about this. Let me review this. No? Tulungan nyo rin siguro ako mag-review kung ano mali dito. Kasi ang ginagawa natin dito, diba, how do you get the arithmetic return? Okay, so it's, mangyayari yan dito, it's a price at time t divided by price at time t minus 1, okay, which is this one. Log ako. Check ko nga sandali lang ha. Okay, parang hindi ako makakatulog nito. Napakasimpleng ano nito. Napakasimpleng head. Napakasimpleng ano nito, yung operation. So ito, kukunin ko yung head. Error in, ayaw niya. Nag-log tayo ng Amazon. Log 1. AMGN log 1. No? So I'm creating this object, Amazon log 1, which consists of, okay, siguro, ay, bakit ayaw? Amazon. So kaya ginawa na natin to ha. Guys, are you following along? yung yung mali na yung maling nangyayari sa ginagawa ko?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Dami ko na ginagawang ganito. Ngayon lang ako ngayon lang ko na experience na nag-error yung ano ko, yung returns. Ito, no? Okay, sige. Log 1 to, di ba? So gagamitin ko tong object na to. Ay, hindi. It's not an object. It's a variable. Okay. Log ng close. Tingnan ko nga kung pwedeng gamitin to. Amazon log 1. So which is df2 $log CL. Check ko lang ha. Okay, so may Amazon 1 na tayo, no? And let me Amazon log 1. So tinanggal niya yung pinaka nauna, no? Okay. So tapos i-na.omit natin, no? Dapat dito. So Amazon log 1. Ano na lang? Amazon log 1. And then tatanggalin ko yung first first element here, first row. Okay. Amazon AMGN. Ano yung pagsulat ko? Okay, so si Amazon, yan na, no? Tinanggalan natin yung ano niya, yung empty. And then, tapos create tayo ng so I want yung Amazon natin from Amazon. Okay. I'll just call it Amazon, which is Amazon dollar close. Tapos tatanggalin natin yung ano.
Sir, yung kanina, tinry ko po yung log na big letter L. Wala naman po lumabas na error.
Saan?
Dun po sa kaninang code chunk na niraran.
Which one here?
Yung pong arithmetic returns.
Gumana sa inyo?
Pinalitan ko po ng big letter L itong
Ay,
sa log.
oo. Sorry. Tama. Ito pala mali ko dito, no? Yeah, it should be capital letter, no? Yeah, thank you. Kim, ikaw ba yan?
Opo.
Oo, ang mali ko, ano? Very sensitive kasi si R sa mga ano, sa capital letter or sa small letter. Kaya yun, nag-error ako. Ulitin ko to Small L. Pag in-small L ko kanina, yan, nag-error tayo, di ba? Ayan. Ang hirap lang sa ano kasi sa help function R sa ganito, hindi niya ini-specify kung ano, kung hindi minsan nasa-swak yung ano, yung comment niya. So tama, dapat capital L tong log. Yan, okay na. Ayun ako. Yun lang pala eh. Ang dami ko pang ginawa. So, sige, sorry guys about that. So ito na yung R natin. Alright? Okay. So magkakaroon tayo ng ano, ng NA. So that can easily be removed. Pwedeng i-subset nyo na lang or pwede rin namang naglagay ba ako ng NA.rm dito. Ayan o. Ayan o. Ito pwede yon or pwedeng i-subset. No? Alright, sige, let's continue. Sana umabot tayo dito sa ano. Abot naman tayo dito sa introduction dito sa technical indicators at saka yung plotting niya. Dapat makaabot tayo yun sa plot. Alright, so we're now here. Log returns naman. Okay, so you know the property of log, di ba? So pag log, ang formula kasi, log of price t over price t minus 1. Yun lang. Log of the price at time t, log of the quantity price at time t over time t minus 1. Okay? Which is the same as, kasi pag inun natin yung log, let me just write that here. So parang log of the price at time t divided by the price at time t minus 1, yung previous. Yan, that's a formula. And you know, in mathematics, this is equal to log at price t minus log of price t minus 1. So that's what I used here. Of course, I could have used just the division, no? But just to show you this one. So the log of the quantity, the close, minus the log of, ito na naman yung log ko, mali, no? The log of the close of Amazon at log 1. Okay? So let's call it r.log. Yan, so meron tayong r.log din. Okay? So may missing value din yung una kasi wala yung previous value. All right? Okay, as I mentioned here, returns cannot be computed for the first observation. Okay. So we can clean the data by doing this. Si R natin, na.omit. Ni R, si R log din natin, na.omit. So if we run this and check R, ayan, wala na yung wala na yung NA natin dito. And then si R log natin, if we check this, wala na rin si NA. All right. I'm not sure if you learned this in your either investment analysis, na yung log returns at saka returns, usually halos equal sila kung the values are small. So log returns are approximately equal to the standard returns when they are small. Okay? Note, approximately lang, hindi sinabi na equal sila. Okay, so here I'm creating this object called X, and then I'm putting together si R at saka si rlog, no? So data.frame, you know what a data frame is. Tapos bibigyan ko ng pangalan yung column ni X. I'm going to call it return and then log return. Okay, and then let's generate the head, the first 6 elements of this. Okay, so ito, no? So yung January 4, 2007, ito yung return, ito yung log return. Okay, so practically, pag maliit naman yung mga values ng mga piece natin, they're practically the same. Hindi naman sila nagkakalayo. 0.006166 to the nearest 4 decimal place, they're almost the same. They're practically the same. Okay. All right. So plot lang natin, pakita ko lang na halos pareho silang halos pareho sila. Okay, so this is just a basic plot. If you want a better plot, you can use the ggplot2 package. So ito, pinaplot natin sa x-axis natin. Yung x natin, yung log return, so this will be on the x-axis. Tapos on the y-axis will be your returns, no? So returns versus log returns. Okay. Ilagyan natin ng ng definition natin. Ang y, yung y pala muna na una dito, no? Y parang y on x. Y will be the log returns, x will be the returns, and then we can check kung ano yung minimum at saka maximum. Linimit ko lang, no, yung returns from si y from negative 0.21 to positive 21. Tapos ganun din si x. And then i-add natin yung isang line, okay, where ang a natin intercept to, no? And b magsisimula siya sa 1, tapos intercept at 1, okay, and then colored green. So run natin to. And then you can see here, halos practically the same, no? Okay, si log returns at small values, no? Practically the same, pareho lang. Kita natin. Kasi ito yung line, no? So makikita natin that there's not much deviation between the log returns and the returns. Okay. So ito, this is, I think, na-assign sa inyo yung MACD, ano? So let's just have a brief introduction of this. Didiscuss natin yung application ito in the next session. So ang MACD, okay, what's MACD? So dinefine ko na dito, no? It's a line, and it's a difference between the 12-period moving average, usually exponential moving average, and the 26-period exponential moving average. Okay, yung difference na yon, that can be plotted as the MACD line. Okay? And then, isa pa, yung 9-day naman na exponential moving average of the MACD line. Okay, so kunyari, after you generated the 12-period EMA, or sometimes others use an SMA, minus 26, so that's the MACD line. Tapos, using the MACD line, in a 9-day exponential moving average mo siya, that will now be called the signal. So sa MACD, meron siyang yung MACD line at saka yung signal. Okay? So yung pag pinaplot natin to, yung 9-day signal, pwedeng magamit yan as a trigger, no? Kung bibili or magbebenta. So who developed it? Si Apple. And this is probably one of the most popular price oscillator. Okay, so marami pa siyang gamit, hindi lang sa stock pricing. Secondly, we have the RSI, yung Relative Strength Index natin. Momentum indicator to. Okay, yung mga details ito, ano na lang natin next time. No? So medyo ina-hurry up ko lang a bit. So usually, kapag RSI is greater than 70, the conclusion that can be generated from that is that overbought or overvalued yung stock natin. If the RSI naman is less than 30, oversold siya, okay, or undervalued. Okay, and then Bollinger Bands, price envelope to. Okay, so si Bollinger Bands, in a envelope, at a certain standard level yung returns natin, no? usually gumagamit tayo ng simple moving average dito. And depende dun sa gagamitin na na standard deviation, si Bollinger Bands gumagamit siya ng dalawang parameters, period and standard deviations. Yung period at saka yung standard deviations. So usually ang ginagamit 20 for the period and 2 standard deviations. Okay? So again, we will nagdagdag lang ako dito ng guide, other guides, no? All right. So tingnan muna natin to. I just mentioned some, just as an introduction, some indicators. No? So here we have this, I'm creating this variable b. And if you recall this, ano tong delta na to? This is delta, where we compute for the returns. No? Returns using closing, i-compare natin kay opening ng df na object natin, tapos tatlong lags. Lag 1, lag 2, at saka lag 3. Okay? All right, so let's create this first, this object B. Okay, so if we take a look at our object here, si B ito, no? So it's an XCOS object, i-run natin to. All right. Okay, so automatic na nagpangalan si ano. So itong delt.1 arithmetic, ito yung returns at lag 1. So ito yung closing at time t divided by time t minus 1. No? Ito yon. Yung opening ng opening at time t minus 1. So it's closing divided by opening. So ito, 2 lags, ito, 3 lags. Ito yung diniscuss natin kanina, no? Yung delt function. Okay, if we take a look at tingnan natin yung tail. Okay, kasi hindi ko pa nararun away. Mali yung inano ko, rinan ko. No? Alright, and then, okay, gawin na lang natin itong df2. Sa df2 pa rin, isali natin okay, so binago ko lang pala dito, sorry, hindi ko pa na-discuss to. You know how to change column names. No? You use call names, and then dito sa B na to, okay, papalitan natin yung pangalan na percent OP, open close lag 1, percent open close lag 2, percent open close lag 3. If we run this, okay, and then run natin si V, okay, so ito, no? Pinalitan lang natin pangalan kasi ang pangit ng default name, mahaba. Okay, percent, okay, open close lag 3, and lag 1. All right, then we create this object df2. Okay, where we are, gawin na natin itong df3, no? Kasi may df2 na tayo. So i-3 na lang natin to para hindi tayo malito. So df3, ipagsasama natin si df, okay, si df yung original, yung Amazon, at saka si v. Okay, tapos isama natin dito si df3. Okay, ingat lang tayo kasi si df2, okay, ginamit ko ba ulit dito si df2? Wala na. Okay, good. Alright. Sige. So, let's do this. Okay, i-run natin tong df3. So, we're creating this object called df3. Andiyan yung mga original na Amazon details plus yung percentage open close lag 1, open close lag 2, at saka open close lag 3. Okay. Then, okay, we're now going to compute for the MACD. Ito yung kagandahan sa sa TTR, no? Okay, let's first. Okay. Hindi pa pala natin natingnan tong no? Hindi, dapat double double question mark. Okay, okay lang. So yan, technical trading rules, okay? All right, there are some okay, so ang author niya si Joshua Ulrich. Okay, so here are some references. And then sabi nga dito, this package contains many of the most popular technical analysis functions, as well as functions to retrieve US, stock symbols, and data from Yahoo Finance. Okay, so dyan si BB band, si RSI, si MACD. No? Okay, so let's take a look, for example, at MACD. MACD. Yung function na yan, that's from TTR. Yan, MACD from TTR. It's a MACD oscillator. Okay, the MACD was developed by Apple nga. No? A fast-moving average and a slow-moving average. It can be used as a generic oscillator for many univariate series, not only price. Okay, so ito yung syntax niya. No? Ito yung object natin, i-identify natin yung fast, yung slow, tapos ito yung sa signal, and kung ano yung type ng MA. Alright? So percent logical, if true, percentage difference between the fast and slow moving average is returned. Otherwise, a difference between the respective average is returned. So may mga variations tayo dito. No? Okay. Alright, sige. So, let's run this. Sorry guys, minamadali ko na kasi target natin mga 3:30, 3:45, mga 3:30, no? 3:35. Okay, at least matapos natin to. Kung kaya. Iba naman kasi guys, kayang-kaya naman. Nasa 200 na pala tayo, no? So we'll be able to finish this. Alright, so we're creating this object called MACD. Okay? Tapos ito yung ito yung function niya. So the object is gamitin natin si si adjusted price, no? Ito. So this should be DF3. Ano sinasabi ko eh. Baka okay, pero Amazon adjusted pareho lang naman. So, yung Amazon adjusted price using DF3, itong kakreate pa lang natin, ang fast natin yung 12. So, this is your EMA 12. Yung slow natin, 26. Yung signal natin yung 9. Okay, this is now the EMA 9. Okay, MA type natin, we're going to use here the simple moving average, and then percent is equal to false. Okay. And then we compute for the tail of the MACD. Lagyan na rin natin sa head para makita natin yung head. Head ni MACD. Okay. So let's run this first. Okay, run muna natin to. So may MACD object na tayo, di ba? Ito. Pag tinignan natin to, okay. You will see now dalawa lumalabas, no? Yung MACD, ito yung difference ng 12 at saka yung 26. Si signal, ito yung EMA na 9. No? Okay? That's why if you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, asa nagsimula tong signal natin? So si signal nagsimula, bakit sa 26 siya? Okay. All right. Let me verify lang yung signal guys ha. But next time na, no? So yung MACD, okay? So this is the difference between the so ang ginagawa niyan, i-compute muna yung simple moving average at 12, no? And then simple moving average at 26. So syempre, si simple moving average 26, wala siyang value at 12, no? Kasi magsisimula yung pag-compute niya ng average ng mga prices, yung the past 26 days, kukunin yung average nun. Pagka-average yun, yun ang papasok sa day 27. So wala siyang day 12. Okay, so therefore, pag ima-minus natin si SMA 26 kay SMA 20, SMA 12, ang masisimulan lang yung 27th 27th SMA. Kasi wala ngang number 12, si SMA26. Kasi magsisimula siya i-average siya yung 26 values, okay? Yung prices at 26, then divided by, kukunin yung average nun. Okay. Ng adjusted prices. And then ima-minus. All right. So that's why yung head nito, makikita natin na NA siya, no? Okay. Head ng 26. Pag 26, okay. So yung first, yung 26. Yan. Okay. Tapos yung tail, syempre, kumpleto yan. Alright. Okay, ito namang relative strength index. So, iba may notes na akong binigay dito, no? Si RSI. So, there's a kindly check na lang kung paano kino-compute si RSI kasi the computation is actually very simple. So, I will leave you to look at how it's done. Okay? And ginagamit din niya yung moving averages. So ito, pakigawang 3 din to, class, kasi yung 3 yung ginamit natin na ano. And then let's run this. Okay. Run na rin natin yung head ni RSI. Para sabay na. Okay. May NA din siya, no? Okay. And then, okay, we're creating this object. I'll just call it D. Okay. Ipagsasama natin si Amazon, si MACD, at saka si RSI. Column bind natin. So yung column lahat ng nasa Amazon plus yung MACD at saka yung RSI, we'll call it D. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so may D object na tayo dito. Let's just check this. Yung D object natin, ito nga, no? Open, high, low, close, volume adjusted, and then ito yung MACD natin, yung signal natin at saka yung RSI natin. Okay, so we were able to insert here the indicators, the MACD and the signal, plus the RSI. All right, then we insert natin si SMA12 at saka si SMA26. So sabi natin si SMA12, it takes the prices, the first 12 days, and then i-average yan. Okay, so we'll use the adjusted prices. The SMA 12, kailangan natin ilagay yung kung alan yung periods. 12 at saka dito yung 26. So, dito may D object na tayo. Isasama natin si simple moving average 12 at saka simple moving average 26. Okay, let's run this. And then, let's see D. Okay, so si D. Yan, andyan nakasama si 12 at saka si 26. No? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The average, no? And then, okay, ito yung 26, no? The difference between this, copy natin, Control C, Control V. .00981, no? Yan. That is your MACD. Yan yung MACD natin. Okay? So I hope you got how that was computed. No? Simple lang naman, arithmetic lang naman yung ano. Siyempre, kailangan na intindihan mo natin yung SMA, whatever period, no? SMA 12, it means that you get the average of the, average of the first 12 prices. Tingnan natin kung makuha natin yung mean ng, let's say, Amazon, AMZN, adjusted. One to 12. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm asking R to compute for the Amazon adjusted prices, and then sinubset ko siya, yung first 12 lang. So ito. Dapat 1.89397 siya. Run. 1.893917. Okay, yun, no? Yan. Okay, class, I hope clear yung ano yung kasi importante yung building blocks na to, yung SMA, dapat na itindihan natin kung saan nanggaling yan. Kunyari SMA 15, edi kukunin lang yung first 15, tapos kukunin yung average. Tapos next 15 naman. Ibig sabihin, mag-move ng isa. Okay, just to illustrate that para clear. Okay, saan na yan? Ito ba yung CD? Okay, ito. So first 12, no? First 12. And then yung next is yung next 12. So dun sa ginawa natin, okay. So this should be from 2 up to 13 na. So gagalaw siya, bababa siya. Okay? Mean yan 1.86625 yan, diba? Okay. Okay lang ba, class? Clear so far yung it's important that we understand yung mga SMAs na to kasi yan ang gagamitin natin yan lalo na yung sa trading trading strategy. Clear ba? Guys?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, good. So, simple lang naman yung mga pag-compute ng MACD, hindi yan yung challenge eh. Yung challenge yung pag-generate na ng strategy. Okay, so let's saan na tayo? Natapos na tayo. Tapusin na lang natin tong file na to para hindi na natin babalikan to next. All right. Then actually another way to do the subset instead of brackets. No? Ito another way yon, no? This one. Okay. So ano ba yung D data natin, di ba? Ito yung D natin. Kasama yung SMA 12, SMA 16, di ba? Okay, pwede natin i-subset. Okay? So yung subset function D select, no? Selected, yung open, yung high, yung low, yung ano lang, yung OHLC. So tatanggalin natin yung okay. Yung itong limang to lang, I think my intention here is just to tell you about the subset, and then dapat DS to. So nag-create ako ng object na DS, okay, and then isa subset lang yung 50 to 60. Okay? So yung DS object natin is OHLC and then the volume, and then this is now observation number 50 to 60. Okay, so this was just to illustrate na pwede tayong mag-subset. In fact, you can create another object here, kunyari DS1, which will only be this one. Pero hindi ko na ginawa yon. Okay, so now, ito yung plotting na. No? Paano tayo mag-plot? This is very easy in quant mode. No? Chart series lang yung function. So Amazon data, isa subset lang natin yung last 3 months. Okay, which means from November 11, 2022, pababa ng 3 months. So when we plot this, yung last 3 months lang to. No? So the default is a candlestick. Candlestick yung default ng chart series. Of course, you can modify this. Okay, so just a few, pwede natin lagay na from 2007 hanggang month ng January ng 2008. There are several ways to subset your data and then just plot yung kung anong gusto natin ng subset. Okay, another one is we can modify the theme. Pwede nating kasi yung kanina, yung default na black, pag print yan, pangit, no? So that's why I prefer yung chart theme na white. Kasi pag print siya, mas nakikita. Okay, so white lang yung theme niya. Okay, and then just ito na, no? Here, okay, ito yung kagandahan sa sa pag-plot ng chart series. So you can modify it, subset 2016 hanggang December 2018. And then nakalagay din yung theme natin. Tapos the use of TA, okay? So ito na yung technical indicators na pwede natin ilagay. So pwede natin ilagay yung volume, pwede natin ilagay yung Bollinger Bands. Although hindi pa natin discuss yung Bollinger Bands, okay? So this is, as I said, this is from TTR. No? Okay, so i-run natin to. Alright. Okay, so naka-overlay, no? Ito yung 2 standard deviations na ginagamit sa Bollinger Bands. Yung, ang default yung 20 at saka yung 2. Okay, 20 periods and then 2. 2 yung standard deviations. Okay, so kindly, anong ibig sabihin ng 20? Sa SMA yan. Tapos 2 standard deviations yung ginagamit. Alright, and then ginagamit yung Bollinger Bands sa trading din, sa strategy. Alright, and then another way to do it is like this. No? So nag-TA tayo dito, no? Diba? Which means to add yung indicators. So dito, i-add natin si SMA. Okay, SMA 12, tapos SMA 26. May color, define natin color. Tapos andito yung theme natin. And then pwede natin, i-run muna natin to. These two first. Yung pag-a-add ng indicator, pwedeng sa loob ng TA, okay? Or pwedeng sa labas lang dito. So i-run muna natin tong naka-highlight na to. Run. Okay, what we can see now is, alright, andito si SMA natin, no? Okay, yung red dyan, si SMA 26, yung blue, si SMA 12. Okay. Bar type, high, low, close lang. Hindi natin masyado makita, no? Pero pag, kasi isang year, isang year. Pero pag binawasan natin ng konti, mas kita natin yung high, low, close. Alright, then we can add the MACD and the RSI outside yung TA. Add MACD lang. So kasama dito sa code chunk na to, add MACD, add RSI. Alam ni R na connected siya dito. Connected siya dito sa Amazon na ito yung dataset na andi dito yung mga SMA, etc. Okay, i-run natin yung buong code chunk and then it will automatically insert the MACD at saka yung RSI. Yan. Okay, ito yung MACD natin. Tapos ito yung relative strength index. Okay, of course, pwede rin natin i-adjust ito. No? Control C. Si Bollinger Bands. Okay. Okay. Okay, yung shaded niya, no? Yan si Bollinger Bands, kasama si MACD, kasama si RSI. Okay? So plotting is quite easy sa ano, no? Sa R. Okay, ito naman bar chart lang to. Okay, bar chart. And then you can use candle chart also. Ito. And then here, ganun pa rin. Pareho lang ng kanina to. No? Team white. Okay, ang nadagdag lang dito yung CCI. Ang difference lang dito, okay, kanina, paano natin ginawa yung add TA dito? You see the difference, no? Okay, gumamit tayong concatenate, no? C, and then pinasok natin dito sa concatenate kung ano man yung mga i-add natin sa TA. Dito, class, instead of using C, we use quotes. Okay, dito quotes, no? Quotes, open quotes, and then kung ano man yung indicator na i-add natin, add volume, add Bollinger Bands, add CCI, yung commodity, I forgot the, okay, and then close quotes, and then run, okay? Ayan, commodity channel index. Okay, kalimutan ko yung channel index. All right. Ito yung Bollinger Bands natin. Okay, tapos ito, ganun din. Another example, just same thing, just added the volume, CCI, tapos dinagdagan natin. Okay. Add TA. No? Sinama natin si returns, open, close ni Amazon, color blue, and then kung anong type. No? I-run natin to. Alright. So ito yung returns, no? Open, close. Yan. Which we did by, sinama natin dito sa TA, quotes. Kasi yung close ng quotes ito, then semicolon bawat isang ano, no? Dinadagdag. And then yung function ito, add TA na open, close ni Amazon. Tapos may color at saka yung type. Okay? Yung bars na to. Alright. So, good. Kasi natapos natin yung ano, yung I was afraid na hindi natin matatapos. I'm sorry if I was going a bit too fast, but kasi medyo familiar na kayo, class, and I hope medyo na-enhance yung ano natin, yung skills na natin dito. So next meeting, sisimulan na natin yung ano, yung using these indicators in coming up with a trading plan, no? A trading strategy. Simple example muna tayo ng ano. But before we do that, I'd like you to discuss muna yung pinagawa ko sa inyo, no? As a brief, as a reinforcement on the different indicators. Kasi ito, konti lang naman yung kinuha natin na indicators. Okay? So let me stop recording.